built on legacies and legends, and decorated with championships of gold. The WWE Hall of Fame is home to the biggest names in sports entertainment. The class of 2016 honors the greatest innovators, pioneers, and larger-than-life personas. All have earned their rightful spots in the WWE Hall of Fame. But there is only one superstar who can simply be called the Icon.
Without a doubt, the most popular athlete to ever compete for WCW.
This
The road to the WWE Hall of Fame began over 3 decades ago when Sting teamed up with another future WWE Hall of Famer, the Ultimate Warrior. With their signature face paint and dominating physical stature, the Blade Runners would quickly take over the Universal Wrestling Federation.
These two men are making quite an impact. They have an unorthodox style. As great a new duo as I've seen in years.
Sting's compelling appearance was impossible to ignore.
This young man has really become one of the most popular athletes in wrestling.
Woo! Really captivated the fans. He's got some tremendous appeal.
Sting's dominance in the National Wrestling Alliance could not be denied.
He's such a great athlete. He's sometimes breathtaking.
Which ultimately put him on a collision course with wrestling royalty, the Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair.
We have signed Nature Boy Ric Flair versus Sting for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
The opportunity to dethrone the biggest name in wrestling would catapult the Icon towards immortality.
Sting, you're a bum!
Ric Flair still in the apex of his career. The Stinger is rapidly approaching that superstar status.
You thought that this punk kid couldn't take the Nature Boy? The Beastie Boy is fed up with your garbage!
At the inaugural Clash of the Champions on March 27, 1988, Sting would face Ric Flair for the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
The electricity, it will not stop, ladies and gentlemen.
You've got to feel those butterflies tearing you, and you've got to get in the ring, and you've got to jump on the World Heavyweight Wrestling.
With the Four Horsemen manager J.J. Dillon suspended over the ring in a steel cage, there would be nothing standing in Sting's way.
Sting's been making a name for himself ever since he showed up, but tonight he looks to prove that he's not only the future, but that he's the right now, too. The power, speed, and agility that this man has put into one complete package is just awe-inspiring, King.
Yeah, you're right. This young man giving the daunting task of trying to defeat Ric Flair tonight. And you have to wonder if he realizes how big this moment truly is. I mean, he may have the physical tools, but you got to wonder if he has the mental acumen needed to beat someone at the level of the Nature Boy. And that's right, Cole. I said mental acumen.
The 5-time World Heavyweight Champion looks incredibly confident, as always, heading into this all-important title defense, King.
Of course he's confident, Cole. Ric Flair is undoubtedly the wrestler of the 80s, but he may very well be looking the future in the face, and he may not like what he sees.
Introducing now, the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 260 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sting! And now, the world's heavyweight champion, 5 times over, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
One thing I'd like to point out is this match will have a special time limit of 45 minutes or one fall, King.
Yeah, and you have to think that that can only play to the Nature Boy's advantage. I mean, seeing that he has made his name in 60-minute long matches his entire career.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
And you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
He took too much time, and boy, did he pay the price.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Oh, that can break your tailbone.
You'll remember, Ric Flair won the World Heavyweight Championship last November at Starrcade.
Yeah, and that match took place inside a 15-foot-high steel cage and served as revenge for Flair, who lost the World Heavyweight Championship a few months prior.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
While Sting is looking to achieve singles glory here tonight, it should be noted that he is quite the accomplished tag team competitor, having won the UWF Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions.
Well, that's right, Cole, but perhaps Sting's most noted tag team partner from the past would have to be the Ultimate Warrior. That hand had a lot of force behind it. Oh, no! Talk about getting launched out of the ring.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Yeah, and if their face hits this floor, it'll change the complexion for sure. Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. 4. Ric Flair is known as the dirtiest player in the game, and given that his manager isn't hit ringside to help him, he might have to rely on some of those underhanded tactics if he wants his hand raised here tonight, Cole.
Yeah, the referee is really going to have to be on his game here. Don't be surprised if we see Flair poke Sting's eyes or deliver one of his signature low blows. That may be the first time we've seen that executed.
Single leg Boston Crab locked in.
Man, watching this match, Cole, I can't help but think that these two will find themselves in Watch it!
And he powers out.
The Stinger certainly believes it. Himself. And why shouldn't he? He's a legend.
He gets out of trouble there.
King, you're looking at the list of names he has defeated. I think think it's safe to say that Ric Flair has dominated this decade.
Yeah, when you've turned back guys like Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race, I mean, you're definitely among the absolute best to ever lace up a pair of boots.
And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out!
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
The brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Sting with a great offensive show.
There's no telling what's going to happen here. Look at this. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here? The champ counters, and you see the result.
He doesn't want to. Do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
Textbook offense here.
Oh, don't get up.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
I gotta say, Sting is really looking good right now.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Work is being put in by Sting. This has been a war.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been one of the most physical battles I've witnessed in a long, long time. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Down to the floor.
Oh, hard, not where you want to be. Stay down, stay down.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Interesting and dangerous.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
The backslide. This could do it.
Yeah, real close. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
You're right. A championship opportunity doesn't come around all that often. You got to make the best of it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
You're right. A championship. Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
of reversal. Can he follow up? The champ, just one step quicker.
Does anyone see this? I mean, he's employing highly illegal tactics here, and all unbeknownst to the official, King. This is shameful.
I can't believe this.
Official. Can he score the pin?
1, 2, 3.
Flair has done it. The crowd is shocked here as Flair once again leaves with his hand raised in victory. This has to be a huge message to the rest of the roster as Flair just beat the top contender and did it without any help from anybody.
There truly is no one like Ric Flair, and not even the up-and-coming Stinger could handle the expertise that Flair brings.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact. He's got him up! Work is being put in by Sting.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Ric Flair is known as the dirtiest player in the game, and given that his manager isn't hit ringside to help him, he might have to rely on some of those underhanded tactics if he wants his hand raised here tonight, Cole.
Yeah, the referee is really going to have to be on his game here. Don't be surprised if we see Flair poke Sting. And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed. Sting is really going to have to pace himself.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Beautiful counter by Flair.
Only the Nature Boy could execute a reversal with such style.
Sting turns the tide.
Oh, now that was impressive, Cole.
6.
A few more seconds, and this could end in the countout.
That's right. The Nature Boy knows that when he hits that famous strut, first created by the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, that he has got you.
Back inside now.
Sting may have bitten off more than he can chew here tonight as he appears to lack the experience needed to seriously contend against Ric Flair.
I don't know, Cole. He may be in a tough spot here, but we've seen the Stinger come back from worse. Don't count him out just yet.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Watch it!
Oh, and he eats the canvas. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now.
Ric Flair in the apex of his career, and the Stinger, of course, rapidly approaching that superstar status. If he can rack up a victory here tonight, it'll no doubt put him over the hump.
And he may very well be on his way, Cole. I mean, a win here tonight over Ric Flair and capturing the World Heavyweight Championship would undoubtedly put Sting in the upper echelon of competitors. and the cover for the win. He's showing no signs of...
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count.
I'm a bit surprised that we saw a pin attempt here, King. I don't think he's done nearly enough to get the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
You can't teach heart, and believe me when I tell you this guy is filled with it.
The fight's being brought right to it.
No kidding, this is tough.
Sting dodges trouble.
Well, that's veteran instincts for you.
Flawless takedown.
Taking those legs right out from under him.
The leg's in bad, and I mean bad shape. I guess winning the match isn't enough tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he wants his opponent to be able to walk out of here.
I don't know how he can counter this. I don't know how he's going to get out of this here. And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match. And when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
Here comes the breaker.
I see it coming. This is gonna be awful.
That's not the way you want.
And look at this, Sting looking overwhelmed. Sting is really going to have to pace himself.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Do your thing, Sting.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring. Oh, no. Hard shot and a nasty landing. He's looking at it. Hey, targeting the head.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And the action could not be contained inside that ring.
Back now inside the ring. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive. The reversal from Nate.
Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
Sting may have bitten off more than he can chew here tonight, as he appears to lack the experience needed to seriously contend against Ric Flair.
I don't know, Cole. He may be in a tough spot here, but we've seen the Stinger come back from worse. Don't count him out just yet.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Oh, God, that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, my, an explosive suplex.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. Sting with a great offensive show.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
And he's driven into the corner.
Can you imagine the celebration that will take place? Probably into the wee hours of the morning. If we crown a new champion here tonight. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here comes Sting.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
And Stinger steps through. Stinger looking for the Scorpion Deathlock.
He's got it locked in. This could do it. And he escapes the hold.
And look at Sting he's coming on strong. There's the Stinger splash in the corner.
Flair's in big trouble, but you know what? There's not much time left in this match.
Yeah, the clock ticking down as Sting is going to set up Flair for the Scorpion Deathlock, and he's got it clinched in. Is Flair going to tap out middle of the ring?
This is amazing. Flair is going to lose. We're going to have a new champion.
Yeah, but King, look at the time. Is Flair going to tap out? The referee calls for the bell. Did Flair tap?
I can't tell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has secured the decisions from our judges, and they read as follows. Our first of 3 judges has scored the match for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Our second of 3 judges has scored the match for Sting. Our third and final judge has scored this match a draw. Therefore, still heavyweight champion of the world, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Flair is still the champion, but Sting has nothing to be ashamed of.
Following a breathtaking 45-minute battle with the Nature Boy, Sting's popularity skyrocketed to new heights. At the Great American Bash, Sting solidified his place at the top of World Championship Wrestling by winning the World Championship for the first time. The man called Sting became the franchise of WCW and proudly waved the company flag all throughout the 90s. The arrival of the New World Order signaled the dawn of a new era in WCW. Gone were the days of neon colors and smiles. Sting had to evolve and adopted a new look and a new attitude in the war for WCW's soul. Following a dominant run as a unified group, the NWO split into rivaling factions, NWO Hollywood and the NWO Wolfpack. With both groups vying for Sting's allegiance, the franchise made his decision known on WCW Monday Nitro.
He's with the black and red. There's no doubt about that now.
No longer a silent warrior, the red and black Sting had a career resurgence with his newfound alliance.
Wolfpack in the
However, the unfortunate drawback to having new friends is having new enemies.
Sting, you are so stupid. I've waited for a long time for you. People have dreamed about Sting and the Hitman forever. In Halloween Havoc, you will get the opportunity to step in the ring with the excellence of execution.
The Sharpshooter versus the Scorpion Deathlock. The pink and black versus the red and black. Bret Hart versus Sting.
Gentlemen, the next match at Halloween Havoc is for the WCW United States Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he is the WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
United States Championship on the line. Bret Hart versus Sting. It's the Sharpshooter. versus the Scorpion Deathlock.
It's going to be much more than that. It's a battle for the U.S. title. And as we've seen on editions of WCW Monday Nitro and on Thunder, these battles have not been able to stay in the...
The challenger represents the red and black of the NWO Wolfpack from Venice Beach, California. This is Sting!
Here he comes, truly one of the finest performers ever in sports entertainment. And you know, King, you talked earlier about all the amazing talent of WCW. Hall, Nash, Warrior, DDP, Goldberg, The Giant, and these two rank right up there.
No, you're right, and they have 9 world championships between them at this point. 9! Bret Hart is a 5-time champion, while Sting is a 4-time world champion.
Show you the ball in the ring. This is for all you sucks and strong. Day in, day out, the war back for life. Tell me who has the guts to come in the ring tonight. The care about the this will make my
This rivalry has turned into a bitter war. Up until now, neither Sting nor Bret Hart have been interested in obeying the rules, and I don't expect tonight to be much different.
No, and I think a lot of it stems from their signature moves. I mean, the sharpshooter and the Scorpion Deathlock. They're basically the same move, and I think that has been the root of the anger that Bret Hart has towards Sting.
It truly is a disappointing road that Bret Hart has taken of late, because we all know what he's made of. There's no denying he's one of the true greats, a future Hall of Famer.
Well, Bret seems to have aligned himself with the black and white of the NWO, which explains a lot about his actions of late, Cole. Bam!
See that move every day.
Well, it's been a little under a year since Bret Hart has debuted here in WCW, Cole, and some might say that he's been nothing but a nuisance ever since he walked in the door.
And I don't think anybody would agree with that statement more than Sting, who was viciously attacked by Hart after Sting actually came to his rescue last month on Nitro. Well, I've never seen him do that before. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Personal vendettas have been the issue throughout this entire night. They've transcended the actual championships. And in this sport, titles have always been the driving factor to make more money and gain more prestige, which is what makes tonight such an anomaly.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. Vendettas have seemingly overridden the championships, even here in this match. But look for that to change later tonight when Goldberg defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, and Hart knocked down with a hard shoulder tackle. Whip for the leapfrog, and wait a minute, King. I think Hart may have hurt his knee.
I think so too. Sting being told to stay back. The referee checking on the. Whoa!
Sting going right to work on the knee, and the official's going to have to back off Sting here. Doing a great job, the referee.
Hey, look at this! Look at Bret Hart! He's got something in his hand. Coley's got something in his hand.
And the referee is oblivious to it. So Sting. I think Bret Hart, he just duped Sting. Oh, and Sting, though, with a clothesline. And
wait, look at that. It came out of his hand. Now Sting has whatever that was that Bret Hart had hidden in his trunks.
Yeah, Sting's got to be careful here, and the official stopping Sting from using that. And a low blow, a blatant low blow.
Oh, that's our United States champion. Look at Bret Hart stoop to any lengths necessary.
For the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
A savage DDT. And he rolls out, buying himself some breathing room.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? It seems that someone is very comfortable using a weapon against an opponent.
Look at the force behind that leg drop.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Sting is making his moves. Look at this. Sting has figured it out quite nicely right here.
When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
Geez, going after the face now.
Reversal.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Sting not only has to win tonight, but he needs to show Bret Hart up, given the way he's been acting of late.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate payback. To show up the man who prides himself on being the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Good luck, Sting.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
And look at this, Bret Hart going to continue on the attack. He understands, King. He's got Sting in a vulnerable state here. He's got to continue the attack.
It looks to me like Bret Hart wants to get outside the ring where he knows he can't lose that title.
Yeah, and he can also inflict even more damage on an already stunned Sting. Right hand by Hart. Dangerous situation out here. What's Hart going to do? Oh my God! Ribs first to the barricade.
And Bret Hart is pulling out all the stops right in front of the referee, but it is outside the ring.
Yeah, and I believe Bret Hart will take a count-out victory happily here.
Trying to pull himself back into the ring. Is he going to make it? Look at Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart. Big blow across the chest. I don't think Sting has any idea where he is right now.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, but the Hitman knows exactly what he's doing.
Sting is he's in survival mode. Oh my God, an elbow right to the official. I think Sting thought the official was Hart, and then Hart dropped the leg drop on the ref.
What is Bret Hart has lost his mind. I can't believe that.
Definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
And now Sting taking it to Bret Hart.
Referee is still down.
Stinger splash.
Oh, wait. I think Sting hit his head on that turnbuckle.
And Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, looking to take advantage. And he's got Sting's back. Oh, my God. A disgusting assault.
Bret Hart was... Oh, man. That's 3 strikes. Sting should be out.
I think he is out. Cold. But so's the official.
I'm telling you, I've never seen behavior like this from Bret the Hitman Hart. What's he doing now?
Oh my God, off the ropes with the bat driven into Sting.
This is amazing. There's no way Sting's going to get up from this. And now look at Bret Hart. He's going to try to revive the referee.
Sting has not moved. And Bret Hart looking for the patented sharpshooter. The official's back on his feet. Sharpshooter locked in.
Can you believe that the Hitman is going to win like this, Cole?
Sting is out, and the official's going to call this match.
Here is your winner, and still WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman